Everybody in the house today? Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there, myself included. Dads can be awesome people. And to all the good dads that care about their kids and everybody else's kids, thank you. Greatly appreciate y'all. Gonna go see if we can see some freight trains, everyone. Over in Burke, Virginia today. Stayed at my buddy's house last night. We partied, had a good time, watched the Edmonton Oilers smoke Florida 8-1. Hockey is such a fun game. And a little bit of drinking here and there doesn't hurt nobody. As long as everybody's safe, doesn't drink and drive, drinks responsibly, it's a good thing. Hey there, Riley. How you doing, buddy? Hope it's a little cooler in Minnesota than it is down here now in Fairfax County, close to DC now today. Stayed at a buddy's house last night. What you been up to? We watched that hockey game and partied. Hopefully we get a nice Norfolk Southern train for you. Yeah, I was at that game. That was fun, wasn't it? What's your favorite sport, McGeeza? Happy Father's Day to all dads. Let's see if a freight comes by. Football or for you Americans, soccer. Exactly. Yeah. I apologize. What country do you live in? Yeah, you're right. It's actually, it is American soccer or football. Yep. Although baseball is a lot of fun. Last night was hockey. We watched the Edmonton Oilers of Canada kick the crap out of the Florida Panthers. Okay, the UK. That's right. You're from, if I remember correctly, Manchester area, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see how bad my memory is. Any fighting? Oh, yeah. Have you ever heard the expression, I went to a hockey game and a fight broke out? Oh, Leeds. Okay. If you could help me, I think I've been to Leeds when I was there. I'm trying to remember where that's at. Is that Scotland? Part of England, UK? Yorkshire. Okay, I know where Yorkshire is. If I'm not mistaken, is Rugeley or the city where Jaguars used to be built close to there? I forgot, something Shire near Yorkshire. Hey there, Riley. What's going on, bud? Hope you're doing well. I appreciate you all joining me on this Father's Day. If you're a father or know a dad that's cool, give him a high five. That hockey game was crazy last night. 8-1. It was like, I don't know about y'all, but I don't remember a hockey game that's got 8 points in a playoffs or Stanley Cup. There was a lot of fighting. The refs kept blocking them, though. It's like, come on. Hockey fights are fun. Thought that's why everybody watched hockey, right? True story, folks. Craig Berube was a hockey player years ago for the Capitals. There's videos on YouTube. If you want to see great hockey fights, Craig, it's Berube, Berube. That man's like 6'4" and like 250 of mean. He's now an assistant coach for I call him the Toronto Marijuana Leafs, the Maple Leafs, I think. Good. Happy Father's Day. How about you, Texas boy? What you been up to, man? And how hot is it in Texas today, or as I call it, Tejas, up here in Virginia? Hope it's going okay there. Hoping for some freight trains. Or as I joke, we're all waiting on the bus. Oh, hot, like triple digits or 90s? Here it's about, I think, 89 or 90. It's It's I don't know if you get the same thing in Texas. We get swamp weather. Excuse me. Last night that cigar must have been no, wasn't a weed cigar. Trust me, it was actually it was a Romeo y Julieta. So it's from Dominican Republic or Nicaragua. It's just tobacco. 90s, okay. Damn. Yeah, have a cigar once a month. The doctor said you'll be all right. Well, that was a pretty strong one last night. That and some beers. Good time. I hope you all are safe. The key with having some beers every once in a while, it's all good. Just please don't drink and drive. Oh my goodness. So it's raining over there right now. You know what? I got lucky the last visit to UK because everybody said it rained almost every day. I think we only had one day out of 15 or 16 that rained. It was really weird. 1 month sober. Hey, congratulations, McGee's. Congratulations. That's wonderful. That's a great accomplishment. Keep it up. Do what's best for you. Don't worry about what other people think. Be who you are. That's right. Good job. We all struggle. We're all human. But keep rocking that right road. That's correct. And I think it's going to be a month before a train shows up today. Jeez, this is a busy line. Hey, it's all good, Toby. You can hate me all you want, and you know what? Life goes on. Just be chilling, bro, man. Just be chilling. But wholesome's a good thing, you know. What do you like to do? McKee's, I apologize if I'm reading wrong. I don't have my reading glasses on. Being close to 50 sucks. I'm in Burke, Virginia. It's stayed at my buddy's house last night. A whole bunch of us guys watched the hockey game, and I'm getting ready to head back to DC after doing a little train spotting. So this is like 15 miles south of Washington, D.C. in Virginia. George Washington actually truly wrote this years ago. I think it was like 1791. Don't quote me on it. He said something like, why do you want to build the Capitol in the swamps?" Man was correct. This area is the swamp heat. 2024, it's still a swamp. Hoping to get you guys some coverage of some freight trains, and I appreciate all the thumbs ups and subscriptions because really trying to grow this channel for people that like to learn their entire lives and just chilling folks. Oh my God, train spotting, that bathroom was horrible. That is one of the most screwed up scenes and one of the most screwed up movies. I loved it. What did you think of it? Yeah, that bathroom. Heck, if you're thinking you're having a bad day, just think of that bathroom, man. You'd be like, today's okay. Same. That's a classic flick. Absolutely hilarious. Screwed up. But do you also think, too, all you watching right now, what's your favorite movie? And do you like it because it's warped or screwed up? Because movies definitely are art. Like, people always look at me weird, but one of my favorite movies is Inglourious Bastards. That scene with Hans Landa, man. I mean, and at the bar where you're not as you're just as like the Scotch. You're not German at all. That's like great filmmaking. Trainspotting's another classic too. I agree. That's a classic. Good movie. Absolutely so screwed up. Actually, we're train spotting right here, but there's no bathroom, I hope, like that. Jeez. Yikes. Drive is your favorite film? Okay, I'm not familiar with that. What year did that come out? Oh, hi, Karen. I agree with you. You've always had good taste. The Negotiator, what do you think? The ending? That's just mind-blowing. Great flick. Man, Spacey and Samuel Jackson were awesome. Oh, okay, Ryan Gosling, great soundtrack, 2011. Yeah, okay. I'll give it a watch, McGeezy. Sure. Or McGeeza, I'm sorry. Yeah, Ryan Gosling is quite talented. And folks, if you wouldn't mind hitting that thumbs up or subscribing, we're going to grow this bad boy. We're going to do all kinds of fun stuff here. The Lion King. Yeah, Karen, you're right. It's that scene with what was it, Mustafa? Heartbreaking. Oh my goodness. But beautiful movie. Great story. Maury, no, that's probably my I got a busted up back right now. So I'm sorry if the phone is shaking. My apologies, Amari. Yeah, there's no earthquake. I hope. It's probably just my hand shaking because dealing with some nerve damage right now in the back. Just getting older sucks. Oh, Starship Troopers. Nice movie. Um, I'm still in love with the lady in that movie. I forgot her name. What was her name? She was married to Charlie Sheen for a while. That is one absolutely stunning woman, and she's a great actress too. She's talented. Denise Richards, yes. Oh my goodness. I mean, if she wants to be my next ex-wife, I'm all for it. Hey, Denise Richards, if you're single, if you want to be my next ex-wife, come on down. Charlie Sheen is a crazy dude, though. I don't know about that guy. That man's done every drug known to mankind. In fact, I don't know what that emoji is. I'm sorry, Nikki. I apologize, my man. I'm trying to read it. Oh, trains. Okay, cool. Yep, we're train spotting here. Tiger Blood. He's winning. Yeah. That scene with Charlie Sheen when he starts talking about he's got tiger's blood, man. What do you think? He was jacked up on coke or something? Him and Keith Richards have done every drug known to mankind, and they're still alive. How in the hell is that possible? Yeah, got it from the Tiger King. Exactly. Yeah, he did. Charlie Sheen's a freaking whack job, man. His dad, Martin, must be going, what the hell, dude? Really? like, and then I think his stepbrother or cousin is Emilio Estevez, or if that's pronounced right, I apologize. I hope not. Heck yeah, let's bring that freight train. I'm with you, Nikki. In fact, if you subscribe here, if you're not, I'm going to try to get my son to help me from subscribe to other people. I'm somewhere back in the 80s. I'm old. Hey there. Hey, Don. I hope you're doing well in Israel, and I hope all is eventually going to calm down one day. Just want everybody to be chilling, you know? Good, good. What are you up to? Are you in Tel Aviv or another region? I've always wanted to visit over there and see it. It'd be interesting. I love what is it? El Al Airlines security procedures. They're badass. Just chilling. The election, would that be for the president or something else? If it's for the president, it's November. Oh, thank you, Karen. And you know what? And send my best to Luis and others I apologize. Your daughter's husband's name, I forgot. I think it's Tony. Send him my best too. Happy Father's Day. Thank you. Actually, this has been the best Father's Day ever. I can't go into it much. It's personal, but there's a certain young man who's really thriving in a very difficult situation. Okay, president's going to be November 5th, I think, this year. Oh, okay, you live in a small town. What do you like to do over there, Adon? It's called Moshav? Okay. Tony, good. I'm glad I remembered something. Hey, Jenya. Hey there, how are you doing today? What you up to? Hey, thank you. Thank you very kindly. This has been the best Father's Day. There's a lot I can't say about it other than I'm just very proud of my son who's thrown a lot of crap. He's handled himself very well. I'm very proud of him. And I hope that all moms and dads out there treat their kids well and with humanity. Oh, yeah, good. So you're working out. Good. Do you do mostly arms, legs, or what's your favorite workout routine? It's good to do fitness. Fortunately, when you get older, you're going to have a doctor that's going to say, you're too top heavy, you got a hernia, or your back screwed up, you can't work out. but enjoy it for now. Trust me. Before you know it, you'll turn around and not be able to use the gym for a little while. Or maybe if you don't get in like 11 car wrecks in 21 years by other people and do boxing and other stuff, maybe you'll be able to longer. Oh, CrossFit, nice. Oh yeah, but you know what those body aches are? That's weakness leaving the body. Pain is weakness leaving the body. That's true. It's actually scientific. Pain is weakness leaving the body. When you do that lifting session, if you throw in, hey, have you tried iodine? Let me ask you this. Oh, it's 11:33. Okay, I bet you're exhausted, but let me ask you this: have you ever tried banana with chocolate milk after your workout? Because I don't know what that is. It works. It helps you. David Goggins mode. That name's familiar. I just can't put the picture to the name. Then again, me and the boys were out partying all night watching hockey, so maybe we lost a few IQ cells with the whiskey and the beer. Who's gonna carry the boats? Would that be like Saving Private Ryan, or I'm trying to think, like, and the logs? Oh, you know what? Is that extreme weightlifter? Yes, that guy is nuts. But props to him. That's a hell. Now I know. Okay, yeah, David Goggins is a beast. He's awesome. Yep, Navy SEAL, absolutely. And the SEALs, I don't know if you've read the book. I forgot the guy's name. It's called something like Make Your Bed. It's true. Their discipline makes for a stronger person. Today, just chilling. I dropped my son off with his mom and just chilling, but hope you're doing well. Oh, yeah, banana and chocolate milk. Yep. And you make a strawberry and bananas, oat, and other ingredients. You use whey protein. I fully recommend. I don't know if it's good for you or not. I'm not a doctor, but it helped me bulk up back in the day. Back in the day, I had some big guns. Now I'm looking like a chicken compared to what it was. I got the chicken legs too. It sucks. But when the doctor says stop working out, we gotta fix some things. It's part of being a human being. AR-15s are nice. Yep. I've had some fun with them. What's your favorite firearm? Oh, guns as in AR-15s. I'm laughing. Okay, yeah, I got you. Yeah, have some big guns. Yeah. Whey protein. Yep. That will definitely help. Have you gotten, yeah, big guns. Hell yeah, get them big guns with them lifting, especially with dumbbells. You can really get some big guns doing. That's what I used to do was dumbbells. Hardcore. And then also assisted dips. And then using your weight against yourself. Ooh, you get some big muscles. Yeah, whey protein. Have you ever had a whey buzz? Idon, have you ever, like, when you worked out hard and chugged whey, have you ever got a buzzing sensation from it? I don't know what to call it. It feels like you're high a little bit. Big guns. David Goggins got some big guns. Damn. Guy's a machine. Okay, from pre-workout, yeah. Do you know why whey protein, is it endorphin get kicked up or something like that? Because every time I do a big workout and then pop a whey and chug it, I'd get like a little buzz. Oh yeah, 22 pounds of muscle in 5 months. You know what, keep doing that, awesome, because yeah, you should be proud of yourself, damn well done. That's actually a very impressive muscle ratio in 5 months. You've been at the gym every day, I'm gonna guess, right? Don't worry, I've done it. I missed the big guns, but one day, maybe, the workouts will continue. It's nice to have those big arms, man. It's nice to have that. The only thing is, I don't know, if you're a guy like me, I've had 2 hernias, and the doctor was laughing. She goes, 99% of my patients are male weightlifters. After you chug it, everyone does a round. You shout USA, USA. Not yet. Although that's a good idea. You know what? Maybe the next time, USA, USA. My hope is to be working out in about another 3 months again. Because, holy crap, 66-pound weighted dips, nice. That's great. That's freaking fantastic. Keep it up. Oh yeah, you're gonna get bulk, and then with that whey protein, oh yeah, 22 pounds of muscle, you'll probably get 30 pounds of muscle. It's a shame donuts and eating fried chicken don't do that. If only they were as nutritious as apples, you know? Where the hell are the damn freight trains? I mean, this is like one of the busiest lines of Virginia here. Maybe it's Sunday, but freight, if anybody's watching, freight's, I think, demand based, isn't it? Yeah, anytime, Auden. Keep it up. You know, you're rocking it. I'm proud of you. You know, keep doing those workouts. But are you in the gym every day too? Because to be honest, people used to ask me, where should I send you my mail or correspondence? The gym. Literally lived at the gym like 3 times a day, 3 workouts, just legs, arms, shoulder blades, trapezius muscles. Um, it feels good. And thank goodness to be back on at least a bike. But man, I miss really being able to jog, run, and throw down hard. But one day, come on, freight trains. E Dan, is that how I say it? I hope I said that right. I apologize if not. It's not for purpose. E Dan. Oh heck yeah, Jenya, and thank you. You know what? You're rocking the house. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't do anything I went to. It's a long list. Don't join the Mike list of doing everything that the doctors tell you not to do and show up there and they're like, what the hell are you doing? Heck yeah, E Dan. I hope I pronounced that correctly or close, but make that gym your home. Seriously. And also, if you get with a nice group of guys and gals, as you know, people in fitness for the most part, really cool. You get good folks. So many people spend so much time tearing other people down. Instead, we should actually be building up people, getting people to realize their full potential, and also be supportive of each other. Okay, so you go to the military in a month and a half, you're ready. Are you going to, if I remember correctly, in Israel, is it 2-year conscription? Oh, yeah, 18 in Israel. I bet that does mean military and the IDF. Are you going to have boot camp first? Oh, yeah, it's a must for everybody. Yep, makes sense. I actually wish the U.S. did it, to be honest, because I think 2 years of military service for everybody, men and women, would be great. Get people that are disciplined, physically fit, sharp, and also able to have life skills. And also it'll toughen you up. Builds character. Everybody I've met in our military or militaries around the world, they got their stuff together. Okay, there's a few whack jobs, honestly, but most men and women I've met from the military, 2.8 years. Wow. Now, let me ask you this if it's okay, Edan. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Do you get college support when you join or conscripted in the military? I'm sure the barracks aren't luxurious, but do you get like college paid for anything like that? And by the way, props. I actually did meet a retired Mossad agent. Very impressive. I was a smart man. It's amazing who you can meet in Washington, D.C. just being out at a bar or restaurant. Oh, okay, depends on the person and the role you're going to serve. Now, can you choose Army or Air Force or Navy, or how does it work? And my apologies on the shaking. This back is starting to act up, so you may have to cut this short in a few minutes because, like most people, got to get groceries and prepare for the week ahead. Oh, Navy. Okay, cool, cool. And then you can choose to spend 2 years in academy. Excellent. Are you thinking about that already? Because the folks I've met from naval academies around the world are very sharp, and they have their shit together. Okay, I'll just say it. They have their shit together. We're trying to keep this channel PG-13, but what the heck? It's nice to have people that have their shit together. Chance favors the prepared, always. Military training, public safety training, Krav Maga, if I'm pronouncing that correct, any type of discipline. It's good to be prepared. Give you guys a little look around here. We'll see if get up for a minute. That back's hurting. Let's see. Nothing is coming southbound from Washington. Or I mean northbound from Washington. My apologies. Nothing's coming southbound right now. Geez, where are you freight trains at? Did they give the engineers and conductors, everybody, the day off? Hey there, Kyler. How you doing? And where are you at? EDAN. So there are tests before you go to the military by SCORE, IQ tests, and social skills. Oh, I'm sure the IDF is good at that. In fact, our military uses the Myers-Briggs test and then the ASVAB. I forgot what ASVAB stands for, but it's something like mathematics, science, what is it called? Cognitive thinking, and I believe grammar and something else to see what job role you will do. And I hope you get to a job that you like in the military. But again, you're doing a good thing. I mean, I know you have no choice, but militaries around the world, all the people I meet in the military of any country, they have their shit together. And that's a good thing. From what I understand, I could be wrong, but I believe the Israeli Air Force is the second best one to the U.S., if I'm not mistaken, according to multiple reputable intelligence agencies and others. That bombing on the Baghdad nuclear reactor back in the 80s, that took some serious brass balls, but those folks did it. Oh, okay. You got an SMS message saying you can't go to the Navy. Oh, you can go to the Navy. Yeah, okay. A few weeks on the ship, but you know what? In the Navy, you'll probably have even land possibilities, right? Because the Navy here does all kinds of stuff. Even a lot of folks in the Navy here are land-based. And you're right, it is not for everybody. One of my best friends did U.S. Navy for 20 years, and he's definitely yeah, not for everybody. He's a changed person after his 20 years, but he's still a great guy. And actually, it was good for him, and he's really got his stuff together. Although he's now OCD, geez, the military did a job on him. Like, his clothes have to be like, I kid you not, us guys are nutty creatures. This dude, when you go to his house, everything's in the proper place. Like, everything's done by color coordination. This device goes here. I was like, what the hell did the military do to you, man? And he just laughed. He said, we're all like this. And actually, the more I think about it, any branch I've met, you go to their house, it's like, the clothes are put in a certain way. The socks are in a certain drawer by color. Their beds are always made. Do you think it's because the military molds you in their image? Come on, trains. I really appreciate you all being here. I hope wherever you are, you're safe, You're having a great time with your family and friends. And also, I really appreciate you all that subscribe or hit the thumbs up here. So hope to grow this channel to eventually something much bigger than it is now, but I'm very grateful. Ah, it's a damn car. I thought it was a train. Oh, you're going to be a tankist. Okay. So Army, I guess. Awesome. Actually, one of my friends is a former tank commander. That's a bad dude. Tankist. Well, we call them tankers here usually. There's also a whole bunch of nicknames, but tankist works. Yeah, military tanks are awesome. What kinds do you guys have over there? I mean, he was on, I believe, M1 Abrams. He's a bad dude. He now works for, I believe, he can't confirm it, one of those agencies that has like ABCs in it. I don't know. I'm guessing that. He just says he works for the government. I don't ask questions. I'm almost afraid to ask him or know what he knows. He's actually a very intelligent man. He did 3 years in combat in a tank. He was able to tell me a lot about it. We have beers every once in a while. He's a great guy, good father. He's excellent in the community. He's always helpful. Just a nice, classy guy, you know? But yeah, he was a tank commander. He went by tank commander. But they have like a whole bunch of nicknames. I know my buddy in the Navy, he did submarines, so he was a bubblehead. I don't know where they get bubblehead from unless it's like the bubbles the submarines make or something like that. I should ask him the next time. He was literally lit up last night. Typical for tradition of Navy. Yeah, I think he's a functioning alcoholic. I love him, but good God. He drank like 20 shots last night. Israel probably does have the best tanks because you're literally living in a small area of land, and I'm not going to pick sides. I'm just going to tell it like it is. As you know, we're all right at 3%. There are a lot of conflicts over there. I'm a humanist, to each their own in religion, but I'm a humanist, and I just feel sad, but it is what it is. The Middle East is a very volatile region. 20 shots last night. He might have. My buddy Dave is, he knows how to party. I'll tell you that. He's a great dad, a great man, but man, if that guy could, I don't try to keep up with him. I'm a very light drinker. Like, I think I probably had 3 shots of tequila and 4 beers last night, and that was that for me. I was knocked out. He was still drinking. The rest of the guys are drinking too. One of them's a former Marine. Well, he's still a Marine because they don't retire. And then I had a couple buddies that are in public safety together last night, and we had a good time at their house. But that hockey game was crazy. I mean, most hockey games ain't 8-1. That's crazy. But yeah, I think I had 2 or 3 shots of tequila and 4 beers, and I was done. I just passed out. Lightweight. I'm bigger than them, but their livers are on steroids or something. Every time I get with folks with the military and drink, I'm like, I look at them, men and women, I look at them, I'm like, look, I'm a civilian. Y'all are a different breed. Keep on drinking. Well, thank you, Eden. I don't know if I'm smart or wise. I'm a wise ass. Fun-loving guy, lifelong learner. Maybe the only smart thing I do is read a lot, to be honest. Do you read as well? Oh, yeah, you're right. I am very careful with alcohol. In fact, that's why I just pretty much cut myself off last night. We had a designated babysitter / driver, and of course we just stayed in the house and watched the hockey game. My military and firefighter buddies and police buddies, they're nuts. They drank all night. I was literally content with my 2 or 3 shots and the 3 or 4 beers. That's the most I've actually drank in a year. And I just pretty much just chilled with them and just kind of kicked back and passed out. I was done. But again, I believe in pretty much health and fitness. So about twice a year I'll get bombed, you know. Seems reasonable. But also I give props to people that don't drink. I have mad respect for people that just say they want to be sober. Like many of us, we all have alcoholics in our family. I'm very wary of alcohol for that reason, because every family has alcoholics, and we're all, what is it? We can't fight our ancestors, right? Like, we're all products of our DNA. It could be. I try to be a well-read person. Um, Also, around, I'm lucky, to be honest. I'm all not all that smart. What really makes me knowledgeable is I have friends from every different background. And DC area, my best friend's actually originally from Afghanistan, and he's a police officer in a community close to here. He was there last night. We were laughing about him. We were like, "You're not being a very pious Muslim tonight. That's not halal." And he was like, "Tonight it is." So he was actually partying with the guys, having a good time. But, we're just chilling. We come from all backgrounds. We're very diverse here. Um, I'm also grateful for parents and a family that were always, reminded me, respect everybody, be a good person, you know, don't judge somebody on their color of their skin, judge them on their character. Character's all we have. Integrity. I've met all kinds of people around the world. We're all related, 3%. We all have dreams. Most people are cool. 99% of people are cool. Just 1% that are assholes. And that's it. Oh, good for you. Good for you. You know what? I'm glad, Edan, because we can learn from our friends. And plus, if you look at it, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam are all very similar. Abraham is Ibrahim. Um, I forgot what all the other connections are. But look at Jerusalem, Islam, Judaism, Christianity. That's the home of all three major religions, and then the other ones, Hinduism and other religions, Sikhism. Sikhs are very similar too. Um, Buddhism, I don't even think is a religion. It's more of a practice. I have a lot of friends that are Buddhists, and they call it a practice. I do Buddhist meditation, and I love it. Oh, from Tunisia. Awesome. That's actually a great country with a lot of history. And that's great. I'm glad he's like a brother. We're all brothers and sisters in this world. You know what? That's good for you, because the more we understand about each other and where we all come from, the better world we're going to have. If we allow things like religion and other stuff to divide us, then screw that. One of my best friends is Palestinian, and actually I joke with her all the time. She jokes with me back. But when I go to her house, I check the backpacks just to make sure there's nothing in there. And she's like, "Get out of here, boy." But she messes with me back. We've been friends for 20 plus years. She's a great American. She's awesome. She was also a corrections officer, so I'm scared of her. Oh, nice. Yeah, actually, Islam is beautiful. If you read it, and I'm glad you've learned about Islam. Islam is peace, and sadly, around the world, you've seen this. There have been terrorist attacks by every religion. Islam is relatively a new religion. I'm not a fan of religion per se, but to each their own. I respect it. Um, a lot of people like to put out stereotypes that Muslims are terrorists. Well, so are Jewish people, so are Christians, so are people of the Irish Republican Army. I'd argue that the Russian army right now is a terrorist organization because they're following unethical orders. Um, you name it. You know, there's been terrorism of every type. North Korea had terrorism against South Korea. They blew up planes. Um, we got to stop putting labels on people and just realize we're all the same. Well, I'm getting annoyed. Where the hell are the trains? This usually has 2 to 3 freight trains per hour. What the heck? But I'm glad you do, because actually, have you taken classes, or I hope you do. I took a class in college. It was like Islamic and communist and something else law, and it was fascinating. Um, I wouldn't do well in an Islamic society. I would not do well in a communist society, but learning about them gave me appreciation for what people have grown up with and why they may be who they are or act in a way that they do. The more you learn, the more you can, what's the word? Connect with other human beings. And all the stars are in Arabic. They all have Arabic names. Saudi Arabia and all the Arabian Peninsula, a lot of our great scientific discoveries come from there. Or look at China. So many great inventions, so many great discoveries, so many wonderful commerce routes were produced by them back in the day. Or engineering. Most of the stuff around the world comes from all over the world. We learn from each other. Yeah, actually, you're correct. Algebra is from a Muslim from Iran. That's correct. Also, I believe trigonometry. I could be wrong about calculus, but I think they're all originally from the area of Iran and Saudi Arabia. And the number zero was actually invented by the Arabs. They're the ones that figured it out. There actually can be something called zero, which is by itself key to scientific discoveries, mathematics, applied physics, all sorts of sciences. And the number zero actually comes from Arabic. Our language comes from Arabic. Our numbers are Arabic. And Iran, the Persian Empire, is fascinating. So many great scientific discoveries as well. Although recently, I don't mean offense to anybody. If somebody is watching this Muslim, I mean no offense. Even my friends that are in the United States agree with this. It is truly sad that a lot of those countries that have gone hardcore Islamic and have shut down things like music, say like Afghanistan, back in the 70s when my friend was there, that was one of the most scientific and math, engineering-based casual learning societies. Unfortunately, going to now the Taliban, you can't play music, you can't learn, girls can't learn. They're holding themselves back. And so many young people there are so smart and they have limited opportunities, which could cause so much frustration. Absolutely, Muslims were and still are very smart with math. In fact, a lot of physicists come from Iran. A lot of them come from Saudi Arabia. Also, if you go down to Morocco there, I forgot the name of the institute there. Morocco, thank you, by the way. Morocco was the first country to recognize the United States of America. They have an institute that develops science and math, cellular technology, great stuff. And they're actually going to probably cure a lot of diseases. So again, if anybody here is from Morocco or been there, thank you. That's the first country to recognize the USA. So thank you, Morocco. Great food too, by the way. Great culture, great history. Yeah, and I feel bad because my friend has visited Afghanistan. I forgot what year he said. He said he was sad. He went back and saw what he saw as a kid, and it's heartbreaking what the Taliban has done with Islamic law. So extreme that they can't even have music, math, or science. Yeah, McGee's is still waiting on a train. I think, maybe they took the day off. What do you think? Aren't we all waiting for a train somewhere? I actually recommend this, folks. If you guys are in the DC area, either Mark from Maryland or Virginia Railway Express here, good system. Yeah, Morocco is a great country. In fact, still is. In fact, one day I want to go to, I think it's called Marrakesh. And then, what's the damn capital? You're waiting on the midnight train going anywhere? Is that from Journey? Is that Don't Stop Believing? That song's a classic if I'm right. That's a great song. I don't care how young or old you are, what background you are. When that song comes on, everybody's jamming. Hey, you know what's sad, McGee's? No joke. I can't tell you what I had for breakfast, but I can remember that was Journey. That's actually a sign of probably a warped mind, but hey, it's amazing how our minds work, right? That song, no matter where you're in the world, Don't Stop Believing. As soon as that's cranked on, everybody's jamming. Steve Perry's voice is like, man, that's like gold. Steve Perry will be known for that voice for the rest of his life, man. That thing. In fact, you know what? Thank you. I'm going to crank that on the way to the grocery store today. Thank you. In fact, that's going to go on in a few minutes because there's no trains coming, and what's left of this backer is killing me, man. It's just literally, yeah, we were all just a small town girl. I won't sing. Don't want to break your phones. Don't want to break your computer devices. But actually, isn't it amazing? Have you seen the guy that replaced Steve Perry from the Philippines? He sounds great. I think they found him on like a Philippines Got Talent or something like that. And he's now Journey's singer. That guy rocks. In fact, I think even Steve Perry said he's just as good as I am. That's quite a compliment. And then plus going from Tagalog to English must be difficult too. Then again, with the Philippines, if I remember correctly, there's so many U.S. Air Force bases and military bases over there that he probably grew up with Journey and probably spoke English and Tagalog. Or what is it? Tagalog. Always accidentally call it Tagalog. It's Tagalog. That is one of the greatest songs of all time. In fact, I don't know I forgot where you're at, but they play it at like all the high school baseball games, football games here. And I'm looking at kids that are like 12 or 13 playing baseball, and I'm like, good God, that song came out in 1980. And they know the lyrics. It's true. No matter how old the song is, if it's a great song, it's going to carry on for hundreds of years. Think about it. Tchaikovsky, Beethoven, Mozart, we're still playing that. Or Pavarotti, he was singing operas from, I think, the 1600s or 1700s. Oh, yeah, Sweet Child of Mine. Reminds you of your stepbrothers? Great song. I hope it's a positive thing. Cool. All righty, Dan. Yeah. Yeah, just literally like 15 miles south. If you go to Google Maps, yep. I'm literally at the Burke Center. What is this called? Burke Center, Virginia train station. And I don't know if you can see it on Google Earth. The parking garage here, I don't know what these knucklehead gangbangers or wannabe gangbangers did, but I don't know. I'll see if I can get it for you. They spray painted, these knuckleheads spray painted all kinds of their stupid gang tags on there. Like, be some real man and grow a pair. Like, they destroyed the top garage here with their graffiti, or they call it tagging. And then they had to shut that section down because it's no offense to the police department here is awesome. It's just that the gang problem is legit, and these little knuckleheads just like to spray paint their crap everywhere. Oh, the film Step Brothers. Oh my goodness, yes. That is an awesome movie. In fact, the scene where they're literally fighting, if that's not one of the funniest comedy movies ever, jeez. Yeah, there is actually a Burke Farmers Market. I don't know if you look at it. I don't know if it was early this morning. We were still kind of like kicking breakfast after the night of hockey. But the Burke Farmers Market here is excellent. You get, I don't know what you call them. I don't want to be mean. The farmers from like about 3 hours away from here, I think they come every Sunday and sell produce and fruits, and it is absolutely delicious. If anybody here is in the grocery industry, I don't know how long the oranges and apples take to get there, but you can taste the difference from the farmer's market. You'll pay a little more, but go straight to the farmers. They're hardworking men and women. Glad to support them. In fact, I think I'll ask my buddy that lives here. I think it's on Sundays, and you're right. Maybe next Sunday I'll have to come over here and be like, you guys can drink your beer and your whiskey. I'm going to go down to the farmer's market in the morning. While you guys are hungover, I'm going to go get something healthy. And then I don't know if you could pull up Google Maps. It was really sad. It was 2 weeks ago. If you Google Lake Accotink railroad deaths, I don't know why on earth, and I'm sure alcohol or bad decisions was part of it, but sadly, 2 adults and an 8-year-old were killed on the tracks here by a train, and it's just heartbreaking. Yeah, there is actually a baseball field nearby. Yep, and I think it's. I live in D.C., but I think they call them the Virginia Little League or something like that, and they play some damn good baseball for being only like 8 or 9. We've actually come down and watched a couple of games here when I stay at my buddy's house, and they are phenomenal. I don't know if in Israel baseball is popular, but here we have what's called an industrial league where guys that are semi-pro, not pro baseball players, but they're like they're either taking a break from the minor leagues or they're in college and they want to keep their stuff sharp. They join these industrial leagues and you can catch it for free. The games are free and they play there. They also play at the high schools, and they're actually really good baseball players. Some of them eventually make the major leagues and become professionals. Most of them, are like guys in their 30s are kind of washed up, but they're still throwing 90-mile-an-hour pitches, and they're hitting home runs. Yeah, which sports are popular in Israel? Baseball is a fun sport. What do you guys like to do over there? Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah. Baseball seems to only be popular in the U.S., Japan, South Korea, and Venezuela, Cuba, and I want to say Mexico. Because a lot of our players in the major leagues come from Mexico, Venezuela. Oh, Puerto Rico. Oh, soccer. Okay, football. Yep. And basketball's awesome. Oh, my goodness. What a great sport that is. That's a great sport. Did you ever play it? Tennis is good. Good calorie burner. My goodness. I used to laugh at tennis players. One day they got me to join them. I wasn't laughing afterwards. It's hard. Same thing with golf. I was actually having some fun with some of my buddies at golf. I was like, yeah, well, you guys always dress funny, so it figures you'd play golf. And they got all like kind of half mad at me. They said, well, why don't you join us? So I dressed funny that day and played golf. And actually, after 18 holes, I was pretty damn tired. And it's not as easy as it looks. Yeah, football is a great game. Are you ready for the World Cup? I forgot what year it is. I think it's like every 2 years. I could be wrong. Oh, I'm sorry I don't have anyone to play with, but I'm hoping when you join the military that you all during like breaks, or I forgot what they call it, times of leave, you all can get a unit together and play soccer together. Oh, Euro's on at the moment. Okay. So the European Championship, cool. Yeah, it's a great sport. Oh, 2026 is the next cup. Okay, World Cup. Thank you. So is that every 2 years then? Or 3 years or 4? Because admittedly, us Americans, we're catching on, but a little bit late. Soccer's now becoming much more popular here. My goodness, we see the fights at those games overseas, and we're like, you'll make us look laid back. Yeah, Euros are currently on. Okay, cool. Now, I do remember, I think, what was it, Germany and Scotland were playing the other day? And I think Germany beat Scotland, if I remember correctly. The American soccer chants must be hilarious. Are we like amateur hour? Like, we must be at like preschool level, right? Kindergarten. Like, hey, Americans, you need to step up your game. We've been playing soccer for the last 100 years. You guys are like 3-year-olds. Like, you guys got to get some better chants. Grow a pair of balls, Yanks. Fight and win. Yeah, that sounds like Americans right there. Go fight, go win. Oh, Slovenia versus Denmark. Okay, was it a good game? Tie, 1-1. Okay, nice. That must have been some good competition. props to football. I mean, soccer players, football players, I'll just use them interchangeably. Those are some real athletes. Holy Toledo. England and Serbia tonight. Oh, that should be fun. Hopefully a good game. Those fans in Britain kind of scared me when I was over there. I was like, y'all are a little bit aggressive. You make our hockey fans look like we're like just chilling. Oh, okay. You were in the gym? Okay. Are you able to sometimes watch in the gym? Because when I used to work out, we have a room where they have some TVs on, and I'd watch, like basketball or whatever. And then again, I don't know about you. I listen to documentaries when I'd work out so I could distract myself from the pain. It worked. Thank goodness YouTube has so many free documentaries you can watch. For the work, McGeeza, I can just say this. Don't worry, I'm not CIA, FBI, or anything like that. I work for the government. I protect children. That's all I can really say about it. But it's an honor to protect children. Children deserve to be loved and cared for, and sadly, sometimes they're not. No matter what part of the world, children are our most precious gift. I don't know about a leader. Ask my boss, he'd be like, he'd probably roll up his eyes and need a strong drink on that, but thank you. No, just a regular guy. To be honest, we're all important people, though. The key is every day you get up, what do you think about? Do you want to make a difference in somebody's life? Do you want to help somebody? Do you want to uplift human beings, your fellow citizens, or anyone? That's what makes a person real. Be a genuine person. Be who you are. Help when you can. If you can't help, you don't hurt them. I really appreciate y'all chilling today. You're right. Actually, you're correct, McGeeza. Saying hello to somebody. Everybody has a battle. A lot of people have to hide certain things that are going on in their lives. We all suffer. We all have tragedies. We all have pain. And you're right. Sometimes it's actually been proven. If you say hello to somebody or, hey, what you up to? It's literally saved a person's life. And that is a beautiful thing. If you just make that one small thing every day, good. Being able to sleep at night by saying hi to somebody, what's up, or making a kid laugh, or, helping an old person across the street, just a random act of kindness. Spread that around. We got a damn good earth if we got that going on every day with everybody, or at least most. Like that 99% of us that are good people, that's what matters. It doesn't have to be anything heroic. You don't have to jump through like I don't know, a train or a bus and grab a kid. Just saying hi to a kid or saying, yo, what's up, homie? Or what's up, man? Simple stuff. Hey, you know what, Eden? It's true. It's true. We're all in this bad boy together. We all suffer something. We all struggle. But we're best when we work together and when we also have fun and care about others. Yeah, you're right. There is that, McGeezy, you're absolutely correct. Those are the narcissistic people. Those people that will do something on likes on social media. They're not doing it out of the goodness of their heart. Now, if it's a genuine thing on social media and it happens that somebody catches it, that's beautiful. That's a truly glorious moment. But there are sadly a lot of people on social media and other things that will sell their soul for like $1 or to get a like. That's not really living. That's fake. It's what do we call it? A fugazi. Fake. Wolf of Wall Street. That's a fugazi. It's true. If you're doing something for social media, I mean, my hat's off to you, but be like that in real life too, Be who you are. Bumps, bruises, and smiles, everything all combined. Be exactly who you are. Every day you wake up, be exactly who you are. Be true to yourself, be true to others. Oh, thank you. And I don't know about wise. My boss would literally go, what? That guy? Holy Toledo. But you know what? Actually, we're all wise in our different ways. For honest, I'm never going to write a math book. I'm never going to conduct a symphony. Um, that's somebody else's highway, you know? That's all right. I'm never going to be a millionaire unless I get lucky and finally win a Powerball, you know? But you know what? I'm content. Fugazi, yeah, Wolf of Wall Street, yeah. That those are rookie numbers. You need to bump those rookie numbers up. That scene, I think McConaughey actually did that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. He actually improvised that. That is, oh, he absolutely, Matt McConaughey, yeah, he absolutely stole that scene. That is one of the funniest scenes in any movie. Yeah, I'd like to have two absolutes every 10 minutes until one of us passes the F out. Crazy. He seems like a fun guy. In fact, I bet Matt McConaughey's absolutely freaking hilarious. Just he strikes me as the guy that like you want to go have a beer with, you know? Like, yeah, very acidic above the mustard shoulders mustard shit, exactly. That he looked like the total sleazeball in that movie. He played that role so well with the hair. It looked like he did lines of coke before that movie even set was on. I mean, he played that part. He was the real Wolf of Wall Street, not Leo, not Jordan. No, it was Matt McConaughey. He was the wolf. I still like that. F the client. Your job is to make money, put meat on the table. And you know what's scary? Although it's funny, I do feel bad. I don't know how those people do that and literally sleep at night. But it is a funny movie. I'll give it that. Or the scene where he's like, we had some lewds, we drove our Lamborghinis, we wrecked them. No, he didn't. I was just dreaming. And then you see him in his car. Or the scene with his wife and the security. That was absolutely hilarious. That movie's wild. That may be one of the funniest damn movies in the last 20 years made. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. Jordan was a crazy dude. And Matt McConaughey, yeah, soon you'll be working it and thinking of making money. I mean, what the hell? Okay, I can say it here. Why not? Okay, one of my ex-girlfriends, she's high up in a financial company. She actually said a lot of that stuff is actually accurate, which is scary. Back in the day, not as much now, but back in the day, yeah, the midget throwing stuff and other stuff, that really happened at like, I won't say the companies, but the big wigs, if you know what I mean. I'll keep it at that. They used to throw midgets. They had cocaine parties. They had strippers. They had all kinds of stuff going on. I mean, strippers in an office. I mean, crazy. Midget throwing? That's nuts. Yeah. I don't know what's going on with the trains here. I got some people down here waiting on this, maybe an Amtrak commercial train. And a few, I apologize. My back is starting to really act up. Luckily, tonight I get to take methylcarbonate, which is not a muscle relaxer. It's not any opiate, but it keeps the back spasms down without any kind of problems with operating heavy machinery or anything like that. But yeah, you're right. Where is the damn train? Come on, bring that sucker. I don't know. Are there any screens up here that show where the damn train is? Holy Toledo. Well, that's helpful. I don't know if y'all can see that. That's GVRE and Amtrak. That's great. Government. We'll take a quick walk up here. Why not? Y'all are great, by the way. Thank you for tuning in today. Really appreciate y'all. Like you, just a fun-loving person. What the time? What time is it? Remember Flavor Flav from the rap group with the clock, or am I too old? I used to laugh. I'd be like, it's on your chest, dude. Here it's 5:23 in the afternoon. How about where you're at? Yeah, the bench was starting to hurt, admittedly, yeah. And I don't know if you could see these. These are government benches. These were probably made in a federal prison. No joke. I kid you not. The prisons here make a lot of the furniture for government stuff here. I don't know if it really helps them, but yeah. 10:23 p.m. Okay, not too bad, not too late. And then this is really sad, but I'm glad it's here. They finally put up a 988 number, which means you can literally call this 24/7 if you're feeling suicidal or if you're sad or depressed. My heart goes to the train operators the other day that I know they did everything to try to stop that train for those two adults and that kid. I can't even imagine the pain and the trauma they're feeling. It wasn't their fault. Again, I'm not going to judge the three people on the tracks, what they were doing on that bridge, why they were walking out there. Best guess is probably alcohol or drugs, but I'm not going to. The toxicology reports aren't in. You got devastated families, you know. If some of these folks know. Okay, you got a couple people here. You'd be that train spotter. Hey, man, where's the trains at? But this station's pretty nice. How you doing? Yeah, he goes, nah, I ain't gonna judge. Maybe you had a bad night. Maybe you didn't get some, I don't know. Got some more people over here, though. Pardon me, ma'am. Do you know when the next train may be coming?
Next train? My train's at 5:32.
Oh, 5:32? Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Trying to at least get some footage for some folks around the world. So, okay. No, Napoleon Dynamite. You ain't kidding. Oh, no. I ain't going to ask that or be like, do you know Mr. Hanna from Wolf of Wall Street? Apparently, folks, we'll stay here. We're going to get a train coming in about 8 minutes, if I'm correct on the math. Don't quote me. My degree was not in mathematics. It only had one math class, thank goodness. Oh, no, Folsom County Jail. I think that could be in the south, much further south of Virginia, but I could be wrong. I think that's in Georgia, the state of Georgia. That Johnny Cash song, wasn't that a Johnny Cash song, Frogman? Tootski. Exactly. Tootski, no. Mr. Hanna, how do you do drugs and drink all day at work? How do you think I do this? Cookers and hookers and cocaine, my friend. And if you do more cocaine, that means you can work those digits faster and you make more money for people like me. Oh, okay, Frogman. So it's from Folsom County, Georgia. And didn't Johnny Cash actually sing that to the inmates or something like that one time? Because if I remember the movie, he did. And if he did, that's even cooler because even if somebody did a crime and they're convicted, heck, a little musical entertainment, they're still a human being, you know? Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah. So that's cool. So he literally did it then. Awesome. More props to Johnny Cash. Yeah, prisoners actually here do make benches. They make chairs, license plates. But at the federal level, they mostly make tables and chairs. I'm guessing these benches are probably from some prison. And maybe that's why they're not so good for the back, because the back is starting to act up. Damn it, but it happens. Hey, it's not a heart attack. It's not a stroke. It's not lung cancer. It's not something fatal. Yeah, it is weird. You're right, Frogman. And in fact, actually, yeah, McGee's, U.S. prisons are scary. And sadly, while I'm all for strict punishment for violent crimes and child molesters, I believe a wood chipper with legs first should be the right way. It's sad that they only make 20 cents a day and also that they're not given second chances a lot of times. I have a friend that was in high school that got into drug dealing. Okay, never did anything violent. He did his time. He did 10 or 15 years in the pen. He came out, and kudos to him, he actually started his own painting company. And thank goodness he actually hires ex-convicts, and he's actually gotten many of them to get licenses. They've taken classes at the community college. They better themselves. Let's see. Do you watch JD? I'm not sure what JD is. My apologies, Fragman. If you could explain that to me, my man, the wood chipper. I don't know what it is, but I think all sex offenders of children should be thrown in the wood chipper legs first, because there's no cure for them except the wood chipper. I know I'm an ass for saying that, but it's the truth. Anybody that hurts a child sexually, wood chipper, legs first. Other criminals can be worked with, you know? And admittedly, there's sadly a lot of people in jail for stupid stuff that maybe would be better off being rehabbed in a different facility or a different setting. Here, sadly, we do incarcerate too much. I hope we can cut that down a bit. I mean, obviously, violent criminals, screw them. See if that's our train coming. Nah, it's a car. Okay. If I'm doing the math correctly, 3 minutes till the train, folks. So if you wouldn't mind hanging, thank you. Yeah, actually, in California, they have the three strike rule, and I think they did change it to a degree, but I have a problem with that unless it's a violent crime. Give a person a second chance if they haven't really hurt somebody. We need more people to be allowed. Unfortunately, a lot of people in prison get so used to being told 24/7 what to do that they want to go back. They don't know anything better. As for a song, I don't know. There's so many. What would be yours? I just can't pick a favorite song. Yeah. People that are creatures. They're worthless scumbags. Child abusers are absolutely pieces of garbage. And the only thing about that you can cure for them is a wood chipper. For 3 shoplifting charges, I highly doubt you would get life. Even in California, which has more prisoners per capita, I think, than any state in the U.S. I think it would have to be something like armed robbery, carjacking, and then like attempted murder at least. But actually, at that point, throw them in jail for life. At that point, if they're doing that stuff, because they're gonna hurt somebody seriously. People that carjack people, I don't feel sad when a citizen is armed and takes care of business. I don't know. I listen to every type of genre. I mean, rap, heavy metal, country, hard rock. You know what? I really love AC/DC. How about you? Oh, I love the blues, man. Eric Clapton, freaking Robert Cray, um, BB King. Heck yeah. Good stuff. BB King was a freaking genius. I think his guitar was called Lucille, if I remember correctly. Eminem is awesome. What do you think about that new Houdini song? And if I remember correctly, I think he's the world record holder of amount of words per minute he can do. The guy's a freak. He's awesome. Oh, 90s American hip hop. Heck yeah. Oh, yeah. And you're right. The new album should be what? Dropping in the next couple weeks? 90s hip hop was so much fun. Like Naughty by Nature, NWA, Easy E. Who am I missing? Wu-Tang Clan. Good stuff. Ice Cube. LL Cool J even. Metal and punk is good too. Oh man, Biggie and Tupac were geniuses. So sad, so young. Tupac, man, if you read the lyrics to The Way It Is, I think he was only 19 when he wrote the lyrics to that. Okay, Eden, do you like which like punk rock? I'm trying to think like British punk rock, like Iggy Pop, if I'm not mistaken, or the Sex Pistols. Britain, for its size, has a lot of musical artists. Heck, Led Zeppelin and the Beatles are probably the newest two influential bands in world history. I would argue that they easily are. Beatles and Led Zeppelin, Queen even. There's so many. What is up with England? They have so many groups that have gone like big time. And they only have, I think, 50 million people over there. Maybe it's the drinking. The last time I was over in England, I was surprised. I was like, is everybody here an alcoholic? Because you guys drink pints at lunch? Sham 69. Okay, I'll try to remember that. I joke I have a condition called CRS, can't remember shit. Sham 69. Okay, I'll try to remember that. Yeah, it is a big drinking culture. In fact, it shocked me when I went to a pub at lunch with businessmen, and they're like, yeah, we have 2 pints for lunch. And I'm like, what? If I drank 2 pints, I might be passed out. No, I'm just kidding. Maybe not that bad, but if I'm not mistaken, British Airway pilots that fly international are still allowed 2 beers or 2 glasses of wine per flight. Like, maybe it helps them. I don't know. I hope. Hey there, Mr. Nader. How you doing tonight, buddy? Hope all is good. If I remember correctly, you're in, I want to say Turkey, or am I incorrect? Oh, I'm so sorry about your dad, Makiza. Alcoholism is a real scary condition, and props to you for doing what you did in memory of your father, and also because you understand. Yeah, I got a lot of alcoholics in my family, and I'm so sorry that you've had to endure that. That is absolutely heartbreaking, but you know what? Way to go. You did the right thing. Pretty good, Mr. Nader. Just waiting on a train. We should have it here in about, supposedly it's here in a minute. American trains are usually on time, unlike the Italians. No offense to Italians, they're just not on time. It's cultural. Oh, leaving Las Vegas was definitely, he nailed that role of an alcoholic, absolutely. Yeah, they do. Some of them do taste good, but props to McGeezer for doing it right, the right thing. And in fact, it's up to each person to decide what's the right way to carry out the best life that you possibly can. And I've been sober for years. Every once in a while, like I said, 6 months, I'll go get rocked with my buddies. But to be honest, I don't need drugs or alcohol to have a fun time. But some people maybe have to. I don't know. Or they have a diagnosis that they're doing it for. A lot of people that I know are depressed to alcohol. Well, that's a depressant. That's not helping. Oh, yeah, it's beautiful out here, although getting near 90 degrees, so summer has arrived in the Northern Virginia area. Come on, train. Damn. How un-American to be late. Everything here is usually on time, but I appreciate you all chilling here. I'm sorry that there weren't more trains today. I was hoping to get you guys a whole bunch of freight trains, but looks like we're going to get an Amtrak passenger train here shortly. Hope to at least get you that one. Hey, one's better than nothing. And I appreciate everybody subscribing, and I really do appreciate the likes, the thumbs up, because to be honest, I'm just a regular guy like you, and I'm trying to grow this channel to a whole bunch of good, positive people that are lifelong learners. Oh, okay, Def, good for you. You know what? Actually, weed should be legal everywhere, to be honest, because, yeah, it's just, if it makes you more chill and laid back, good for you. And also, I'll admit, back in the day when I was in college, I wrote some of my best term papers when I was smoking weed, and my professors all knew. They were like, you misspelled a lot of words. Were you high? Yeah, you still get an A+ because this is freaking awesome. All we had to do was follow that damn train, CJ. I'm trying to remember where that's from. I know that's so familiar. I just can't. Was that GTA or was it something else? I'm thinking. It looks familiar. I know people that smoke weed, and you know what? I can tell you this. Oh, GTA, hell yeah. GTA San Andreas, great game. In fact, I'm glad y'all played that too. Are y'all excited about GTA 6? Because damn, the folks at Rockstar need to release that damn game. How long can we wait, you know? Like, and I swear whoever is working at Rockstar Games, they must be paying their folks big to not let it leak or tell when it's going to be sold. Or we've been waiting a long time. It's been like 15 years. Those folks at Rockstar come up with some really good games on the GTA series. And I don't know if anyone here played the British version. It was hilarious. Maybe it was an emulator, but they literally would say something like, "You got nicked when you got handcuffed," or "You're brown bread," or something like that. Like it meant, I think it would mean you're dead in British, if I'm not mistaken. Oh wow, you finished it like 3 times. Holy Toledo, props. Yeah, one time's 100% completion. How long did that take the first time? That's awesome. Props. And here's to having GTA 6 soon because we've been waiting long. We've been patient, Rockstar. Come on. Give us our damn game. The Warriors was the best Rockstar game. Yep. That was a good one too. Yep. That also was a fun one. Also, there was that one where, what was it, like the bully? That was hilarious too. Like, And then what was the other one? It was kind of like, was it Saints Row? Saints Row was hilarious. Like you're out driving the garbage truck or a poop truck and spraying poop on buildings to lower the business insurance values or something like that. They had some funny missions, throwing dildos at people. Um, the folks that created that game were geniuses. Absolutely so screwed up and warped, but so funny. And then they had, I think, the casino in there. I mean, literally, the poop truck missions were hilarious. Like lowering all the businesses' values with a poop truck. I mean, whoever came up with that, thank you for a great game. Oh, you were only 5 or 6 years old. Oh my goodness. Well, I hope you turned out all right. I think you have. You seem okay, Dan. GTA San Andreas was awesome. Oh, Stockholm. I've always wanted to visit Sweden. I don't want to have Stockholm syndrome, if you know what I mean, but I want to visit. I've heard Sweden is very beautiful. And from the pictures, it looks glorious. Oh, playing on the PS2. Oh my goodness. That must have been, what would that be, like 20 years ago? Time flies when you're having fun. Oh, yeah, the bird's eye view. Yes. Actually, that was more fun, to be honest, in a way. PS1. Oh, my goodness. Oh, we used to play that game. Okay, I'll admit it. Y'all are probably younger than I am, but we used to play that game like all night long and drink beer and like have competitions. Mortal Kombat 2, if I remember correctly, was the other one on PlayStation. Killer Instinct, Mortal Kombat, and was it Tekken? Somebody help refresh my old memory. Tekken, yeah, there you go. McGee's a Tekken, that was it. We used to play that game for hours. Like, who knows how many nights of sleep we lost to Tekken, and we're still alive. That game was freaking addictive. And did you all ever play Sim City? Like that game back in the day was addictive. Oh, Eddie, that would break dance fight. I know that. Yep. Tekken's awesome. I agree with you, Dan. It's a great game. Lots of fun. And damn. Would you all know, is there like, I got the Xbox, the newest one. I think it's called the X. Is there a Tekken on there? Or would I have to get an emulator? Because man, I'm almost afraid to play Tekken because I don't want to be like, my boss will be like, where have you been the last 7 days? Well, sir, I was playing Tekken, man. Seriously, like, remember how like you'd play that game and like time would like disappear? Crash Bandicoot. Oh my goodness. And that tiger character, I agree, was awesome. Yes, that was one I used all the time. And then that was a great one too. Crash Bandicoot was an awesome game, underrated. It never made the press, but as much as it should have. Hey there, Def McCo. Hope you're doing good. I'm 15 miles south of Washington, D.C. I'm at the wonderful Burke, Virginia Center. Waiting for, I want to show you guys more trains. There's been no freight trains today. Damn it. But we're soon going to have, I think, an Amtrak passenger train coming. So appreciate y'all hanging on. Appreciate y'all chilling with a fun-loving bald guy. And let's hope we get to see at least one train today. Jeez. This line usually has freight trains, commercial trains. Heck, they even have trucks that, I don't even know what you call it. They clean the tracks or something. Maybe one of you folks that really knows trains know what they do, but they're pickup trucks that have the rails on their wheels and they drive down the tracks and they spray something down. I don't know if it's to clean it or give us one of those F-150s or something, you know? Jeez. This is usually a very, very busy train spotting section. Today, feel like we're bass fishing in the hot summer. Oh, yeah, no. Okay, McGee's, I hope you can chill for a few more because this train should be coming. It's 10 minutes late, and that's really rare that it's 10 minutes late. But again, this could be coming somewhere from like Richmond, Virginia or Atlanta, Georgia. Who knows? Oh, nice. You have a retro console that plays games from the 70s? Oh, where did you get that? Was that on Amazon or something? Because I'm that old, unfortunately, and I remember playing like the Atari back in the day and the original NES. I think the original NES was like $89 or $69, and I remember being so excited when we got that. Glad to see McGee's, and you know what? You're rocking it, and thank you for staying on with everybody. We're all having a good time today. We're all just chilling. We're all just chilling. So glad you all love these video games too. And if anybody knows anybody at Rockstar, tell them to release that damn game. We want GTA, damn it. Man, what the hell are these trains? You know what'll happen is if I ever decided I'm not gonna, don't worry folks, I'm gonna keep this on. But like, you know what happens? Every time you're out looking for a train to come and then it doesn't come, as soon as you turn it off or you walk the other way, the train comes. It's like, damn you. Same thing with plane spotting too. Oh yeah, I bet it is expensive, but you know what? Props that you can play the 70s games on it. Those were funny. Actually, it's fun to show a teenager those games now. I'd be like, what the hell is that crap? But those games were fun back in the day. It's what we knew, you know? Plus, some of them were pretty creative. Where the hell's this damn train at? Yo, Amtrak, where art thou? Yeah, Def, it is. It really is. I'm ready. I don't know about y'all, but I'm ready to start thinking about getting my old busted up tail and back and go chase the train and get it up here. Because American trains never run 13 minutes late or whatever. Uh-uh. And no offense to the Italians, it's cultural, but here, trains are supposed to run on time. 13 minutes late. Who knows? Maybe they have some maintenance or something, or they have to slow down because of other trains. Yeah, absolutely, McGee. Yeah, I'll tell them, look, dudes, come on, Amtrak, get your stuff together. Get Mr. Hunter from Wolf of Wall Street in charge. He'll have those trains like moving up in numbers no time. You're right, Aaron. Actually, you know what? I'm going to just chill it for a minute here and let y'all hear the birds because they're beautiful. If this phone cuts out, it's not you, it's me. My phone's at like 9%, damn it. Damn you, Apple. Mr. Cook, or I think that's his name, Tim Cook, you need to make your batteries last longer, amigo. And then, yeah, I think a strongly worded letter, and I'll get that in the box of, they'll probably put it in the Amtrak box of, we don't give a shit what you think. It's the true. You know that letter would go? Right in a file of a file of a file. They don't give a damn. Probably Mr. Hanna sitting over there doing his lines of coke at Amtrak going, I don't give a shit. My job is to put meat on the table. And if that means the train's late, well, sucks to be you. That would be the Wolf of Wall Street running Amtrak, probably. Heck, maybe, you know what, if y'all could help me, maybe we could all put on the Amtrak Facebook page, be like, why don't you switch to Italian colors so you can also claim to be Italian and be late on with the trains, you know? I think that'd be a great strategy. It's a winner. Oh, your legs are sore? Good. That's pain, weakness leaving the body. Yeah. Dan, that's pain. That's pain is weakness leaving the body. Damn right. I'm with you in spirit because I can't lift right now, but eventually I'm going to rejoin you on that once the doctor says go get it. And you're right. It feels so damn good to get that exercise in. And I can't wait also to be back in the old man running league and run like a 6-minute mile and say, ha 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 ha. It's mind over matter. I may be old, but don't underestimate the gray hairs, you know? Actually, true story, before I got all torn up with this back, I pissed off a whole bunch of high school guys that told me they could outrun me. I said, okay, challenge accepted. Ran a 6 minute and 30, I think it was a 6 minute and 30-second mile, smoked them all. And then I looked at them, I said, what's the matter? You guys all soft? I mean, this old guy just whooped you. But to their credit, I was just messing with them. I got them all Gatorade, and we had a good laugh. But I was like, remember the old dog won. Just remember, age and experience creates treachery that young does not have yet. And plus, youth is wasted on the youth. Oh, yeah, and you're right, Edon. You're never too late. In fact, props to senior citizens in their 80s, 90s. There's actually a lady on YouTube that's like, I think she's 101, and she's still working out. Props to her. Every age, stay physically, mentally, and emotionally sharp. It's all connected. And if this doctor keeps doing what he's doing, if he don't fix us, I'm just going to go out running anyway. I said, you got 3 months. Get me back to lifting, running, and kicking some tail. Actually, she probably could. I kid you not, burpees are hard as hell, but you know what? I forgot her name. She's on YouTube. I think she's either 100 or 101 years old. I think she could do burpees, to be honest. She's bad. Like, and she even said it herself. She said something like, I occasionally like to have a cigar or something like that. I'll have a cold one. It's all in your mind. And she's actually correct. It's on your mind. Like, I'm sure you all did sports like, or maybe you guys still do. Back in the day when I ran cross country and track, it's not the physical part, it's mental. It's all in your mind. One of our coaches taught us a trick. When we were running against people, other high schools or other teams, high school or college, the high school one, I think it was, told us, go next to a runner and say, hey, does your stomach feel like crap? Or are you hurting? Do you have cramps? And a lot of times we do that. I know it was kind of mean, but it's competition, so all gloves are off. And we'd run by people and go, hey, are you cramping right now? Do you feel like you got to take a crap? Do your legs hurt? And then a lot of times they just stop running and we'd go right by them. That coach was awesome. But his lesson was true. It's mental. We had better teams, but if they couldn't mentally handle our taunting them a little bit, you're not going to finish a 10-mile race. Was it fair? I don't know, but we weren't tackling people. We weren't hitting people. Psychological warfare, exactly. That's exactly what our coach taught us. And you know what? It worked. We actually won quite a lot of meets doing that. We'd be right at the 5 or 10-mile runs and look at the guys and gals would do it both. How about them cramps? Did you wish you ate so much this morning? Man, I got to take a crap. And you would see people literally dropping out of the race. These are people that ran their whole lives. Our coach was a freaking genius, way ahead of his time. Actually, our coach was a Kenyan Olympian runner, and he actually showed us. He did run barefoot too when he practiced with us. He was a pretty cool dude. Smart man. Very smart, but also, he was in his 40s, I think, at the time. He could smoke us. But then again, so I guess being an Olympian, and my apologies, folks, we're down to 7%. We'll see what goes first, the train or the phone. Damn, this train. Damn, in 18 hours, he ran 100 miles? That's insane, but you know what? Mind over matter, Vikiza. Yep, mind over matter. It's psychological, anything. It's not the physical, like if you look at the Navy SEALs, they're actually not big and huge. They're actually, most of them are really small. It's mental power. Okay, Dan, I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you get a good night of rest. If you need to, take a couple NyQuil pills. They're like Mike Tyson in a bottle. Let's hope this train arrives soon. If not, maybe this phone lasts till you wake up. It may still be waiting. Jeez. But peace to you and everybody. Oh, yeah. Hell Week 3 times is insane. The Navy SEALs, they are definitely, I've had the luck of meeting a few of them. I wouldn't mess with them. And actually, it's a true story. I think it was 1989. There were 3 Navy SEALs at a San Diego bar, and they beat the living crap out of the San Diego police. They got in a lot of trouble for it, but man, that's pretty bad. You got 3 guys versus 27. Pretty wicked. Yeah, good night, Eden. All right, folks, let's have a little fun for a minute with these folks behind me. Looks like we got some stuffed suit type of people. So we're going to have just a little bit of fun, okay? Why not? Let's just see what happens. I'm going to try to turn this around. Riding this train, high on cocaine. Casey Jones. Sorry, I forgot the lyrics, but we got to have fun. As you can see, they weren't too thrilled with that, but hey, Privyet. Hey there, Anna. Is your grandfather doing okay? Yeah, those stuffed suits behind me did not like that. But you know what? Sucks to be them. Have some fun. Live a little. Live a little. Have fun. Laugh. Oh, geez. My buddy from his house just texted me. They're drinking again. I swear the United States Navy are freaking alcoholics. Even the retired ones. Jeez. Oh, he's fine. Great news. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad to hear everybody. Let's give a round of applause to, I apologize if I'm, Spasiba. I forgot Voda. You taught me water. Medvev is bear. To our friend in Russia, thank goodness your grandfather's okay. Everybody, let's give Anakab the thumbs up or high fives or whatever we do. Hey, thank goodness your grandpa's okay. I hope he has a great recovery and a long life and much peace and happiness to your family. Way to go. I'm so glad to hear about your grandfather. That's awesome news. Plane. I don't know. The Concorde. How about you? It was a shame. Actually, there was a Russian version of the Konkorsky, I believe it was called. Beautiful plane. That's wonderful news. Cheers. Thank goodness your grandfather's okay. Here's to him living a very long life. Many years of happiness. Way to go, Grandpa. Yes. You're welcome. You're welcome. Spasiba to you, to your grandfather, everybody. That's great news. That's absolutely wonderful. That's great. That is a wonderful thing because every day be thankful, be grateful. Every single day. And my apologies, folks. This phone is dying really quick. It's cutting down to 4% now. So if this cuts out, we're going to all write a letter to Amtrak and be like, you screwed things up, Amtrak. You're now an Italian company. Concorde is indeed beautiful. And also the Russian version, the Konkorsky was beautiful too. I think it was the Tupolev. Was it a Tupolev? Beautiful. Spasiba. Yeah, Concorde's beautiful. British and French. Gorgeous plane. France. I think the French probably mostly designed it. British. No offense to the British, but their cars and planes aren't the prettiest. They do make some good beers, great music, lots of great cultural events, but yeah, I'm thinking the French run that. MiG-19 is beautiful, is an amazing airplane. In fact, they're still flying today in air forces around the world. Great turn ratio too. They used to shoot the F-4 Phantoms down because they could literally get right behind them. Great plane. MiG-19 is awesome. Actually, I think There's one, I think, if it's on one of my shorts, I think if you could confirm that, I think that's a Big 19 at the museum I got. Okay, if your phone runs out, and thank you. I appreciate you all. In fact, I'm just a regular guy like you. I'm trying to grow this channel into something huge. Um, I want it to be a channel of possible people like you, where we all have a voice, we can all learn together, lifelong learning, and also make it fun too, and mess with people sometimes, you know? And my apologies, folks, it looks like this, we're down to 3%. Yeah, the MiG-19 is the first aircraft to come overcome the speed of sound. I think you're correct. That thing was wicked, at least commercially or widespread. The MiG-19 is a beautiful plane. If I remember correct, I think I have a video of a MiG-19 in a museum. It's beautiful. I agree. That's a gorgeous airplane. Beautiful. It's getting hot. I need some Voda. Cold Voda. Oh, thank you, Def. And I'll try to, if this doesn't cut out, I'll try to subscribe to you. My son helps me with all the computer stuff. He jokes with me all the time. He goes, Dad, you wouldn't know how to get your way out of a computer if it had a paper bag around it. And he's probably right. Damn this train. You know what's going to happen? This phone's going to cut out and the train's going to come right then. Murphy's Law works every freaking time. Thank you, Def. And I'll try to get back to you, bro. Once I go grocery shopping, I'll see if my son can help me again. He'll be like, Dad, you're old. Yeah, I know, dude. Yeah, actually, you're right. The power bank, you're right. I should get one of them. Would you recommend the one from Anchor, I think it's called, or it's in, I have an Infinity Pandora. It just doesn't seem to work too well. So do you like Anchor? Which one would you recommend? Oh, the Yak 23 is awesome. Is it Yakolov? That's a beautiful plane. I agree with you 100%. Beautiful. And also the, what's the Russian bomber from the 1950s? That's a beautiful plane with the propellers. I think that's the fastest turboprop plane in the world. Is it the Tupolev 95? 295, I think. Oh, okay, Def, all good. I'll see if I can find a power bank. You're right, because damn you, Apple, you let us down again. As soon as this phone cuts off, we all know that's when the train's probably gonna roll. But I appreciate y'all chilling, you know? Y'all are good folks. Y'all are good people. And no, actually, I was wanting y'all to see the train too. I love to do train spotting. I was hoping to give you guys a lot of freight trains today. Unfortunately, the passenger train that was supposed to be here at 5:23 or 5:30, it's now 6:01. Where the heck is it? So I'm so sorry. No, I'm not waiting on the train. I'm going to drive back to DC and get to bed eventually. Maybe. I visited a friend's house last night. Just going home tonight to DC, Washington, DC. But no, I partied last night with friends. We were watching hockey. Actually, there were a lot of Russian players out there. We were laughing. It was the Edmonton Oilers of Canada versus the Florida Panthers of the U.S. And we're like, there's more Russian players than Canadian and American players. But it's cool because I love Alexander Ovechkin. He's such a great hockey player. Of course, he plays for my team, the Capitals, Washington Capitals, but I love Alexander Ovechkin. I met him. He's a very nice man. He's very kind. He actually does a lot of work with kids. He's helped a lot of kids. He's a good guy. He's a really nice man. He actually was nice enough to take a picture with my son when he was little, and I was so grateful. He's not allowed to sign autographs because it's in his contract, but he will take a picture with you. He's such a nice guy. Very nice man. In fact, I think he has 2 kids of himself, so I bet he's a good dad. He strikes me as the type of guy. He's so nice, so polite, so friendly. Just going back to DC tonight. Gonna drive, not take the train, and glad not this train because my apologies. This is about to cut out probably 2%. Damn it. Tim Cook of Apple, extend your batteries, man. Russians do get along very well. I agree. It's our governments, 100%. It's so sad. Russians and Americans have a long history together as friends. I have many Russian friends in DC, New York, all over the world. Nicest people. You're right, it's the governments. Our governments are screwed up. It's really sad. Then again, a lot of countries, it's like that. People are people. We're all related. It's the governments. People with lots of money that get in the way of us good people. Well, folks, I appreciate you all joining. We're down to 1%. Biden, he's a politician. To be honest, Steph, I'm not really huge into politics. I actually did meet him once. He seemed like a pretty polite guy, but I don't know all politicians. Yeah, it is actually true. I can admit it. There are a lot of stupid people here. Yep. But then again, I think that's everywhere. Yep. But yeah, there are some Americans that I look at, I'm like, what are you thinking? Like, or are you thinking? Like, actually, to be honest, I sometimes wonder about Americans. I'm like, this country is so strong, but yeah, we do have quite a lot of dumb people, admittedly. But then again, I think every country does. You know, most people are just regular folks everywhere. But there are some stupid people who can confirm that. Then again, I've been around all over the world, and it's pretty much the same everywhere. But my apologies, it's down to 1%. It's going to cut out. I'm really sorry. I wish you all well. I'm so sorry, but thank you all. Ricky Bobby for president. Hell yeah. Peace be with you all.